Hello, welcome to part 22 of reactjs tutorial with Laravel for beginners. And we will continue working on the CMS Pages module. And in the last few videos, we able to add the CMS page from the admin panel, and we able to display at the website. You can see that we able to display at the front end of the website. And here, if we will go to the about us page, the about us content is coming. About us content is coming soon. That we have added from the admin panel. Okay, so we able to add update the cms pages from the edit panel and will able to display at the front end of the website. So now we are going to display the cms pages at the rect tab as well. See, this is the static content right now for the about us page that is located in the rect tab, but we are going to manage it dynamically. We are going to show whatever the admin added from the admin panel. Okay, about us content is coming soon, that we are showing to the website, and the same thing we are going to show at the rect app. Okay, so for showing the app, like we have done earlier as well, we are going to create the api. Okay, we are going to create the get api so that we can call the api in our rect app to show the data. Okay, so this is the only way to get the things done, to get the data from the database. Okay, so Laravel is acting as a backend for our rect app, and it will help us to fetch the data from the cms pages table via api, and we can able to show in the rect app. Okay, so let's start working on this one. We are going to create the api, cms pages api, and we will also test it in postman. Okay, later on. So let's start. Let's first of all create the api. Okay, so for the api, we know that we need to update the api.php file. So in our Laravel e-commerce project, in Laravel 9 multi-vendor e-commerce project, we are going to add the route for the API. And see, we are going to create a similar route like we have created in the web.php file. We are going to first include the CMS page model in the same way like we have added in the web.php. Here we have added the CMS page model, and we are going to fetch all the routes dynamically. Okay, like we have done here. Also we have done in the same way. Here if you will go and you can check here that we have used here somewhere we have used. I'm going to search with this model. Here it comes. Okay, so we are going to create in the same way in the api.php file as well. So routes can work in the same way like we have added in the web.php file. So I can copy the same routes and will paste here in the api.php. Okay, so here I'm going to paste. The only difference is the api will come in front. Okay, like you have seen earlier also. See here, with every api I'm going to open the vs code as well. Okay, you can see the earlier apis. Let it open. So whatever the api that we are using, you can see the api is prefetch. See, api will automatically come in front of every route. It is automatically included, whatever it is. Like this is for update user. If you will check register, it is for register, and you can see it here as well, api slash register hyphen user. And if you will check the login, in login as well, it's api slash login hyphen user. Okay, so api is prefixed. So with these routes, like I have shown you about us, so the api link will be api slash about us. Okay, so so it will separate with the api will pre included with all the routes of the cms pages. Okay, so let's work on here. Okay, so now I am going to create its function as well in the same way in the API controller. Okay, so here I am going to create its function like we have created in the CMS controller. No need to repeat everything. When you have already done the code, then you can just get that code. I'm going to copy this one and we'll add it in APIController after update user. I'm going to add this function as well. Okay, CMS page, and I will add its model as well. uh, CMS page. Okay, now come here. Now here the change is, here we don't have the blade file. Instead of the blade, we return the data in the json format. Okay, so that thing, so rest everything will remain the same, but this part we are going to remove, and here, and also we are going to remove this part. See, instead of about 404, if in case the route does not exist, then what we are going to do, we are going to show the error. Okay, so how to handle this error? Here you can see, uh, we have used here 422 error. So such kind of error we are going to send. We can copy this one is fine. Yeah, we can copy this one, and I'm going to update the message here. So same thing here, I'm going to paste it, and here what I'm going to do, here I will write page does not exist. Okay, in case the page does not exist, page does not exist. So instead of 404, we need to handle this. We will send this status as false, and we will send this message to the app like page does not exist with the error code 422. 422 means that that there is the error in the API error. So the error is coming in response. Okay, so otherwise, what is happening, otherwise we are going to send the success message with the CMS page details, like CMS page details, all the details information will come here in this one. And also, see, we are not going to use two array, that we are going to remove, and we are going to use here get. Okay, get only. Okay, so that it will automatically convert it to array. Okay, okay, it will automatically convert it to array. And here return response. Here we are going to return the response json, and here CMS page details. First thing is CMS page details. We can do it like this. Okay, so, and here the response code is 200. Okay, so CMS page details, this one and this one. So here status is true, and message is page details fetched successfully. We can give this message page details fetched successfully. Okay, now fine. Okay, so see, status is true, CMS page details, whatever we will get, we will send here. So now we can test this API in Postman. So I'm going to open the Postman. If you have not downloaded the Postman, you can download the Postman from online. I have earlier also mentioned that how to download the Postman. That is very easy to download. You can download from online, and after that run the API in Postman, that we are going to run right now. Okay, so I'm going to dismiss this. You can update later on. We are going to update later on. Okay, so like we have tested the update user. Now I'm going to test the new one. I'm going to create the new request, new HTTP request, and this time, like I have shown you, that its route in case of website is this one, but in case of API, in case of API, it is we are going to just add the API. Okay, nothing else. We will just add the API. Now our route is ready for the API. There is only one change. Just we need to click on send. Nothing to add here, header, body, request, nothing, because this is the get route. Just we are going to click on send, and here some error is coming. We need to see that what error is coming. Target class does not exist on line 879. We are going to see that exactly what error is coming here. Okay, so see here API controller will come instead of CMS controller. We don't have any CMS controller in api.php. Okay, for APIs we have the only one controller so far, API controller. Okay, so we are going to use that controller. So now I'm going to try once again. See, page does not exist. The error message is coming that the page does not exist. So we need to check once that why this error message is coming. Here we need to see the CMS routes first of all. Okay, so the error is coming because here we have not added the API. Here current route, if you will check, then API will also come. Okay, we are going to see here now I am going to check here, see what it will come. See, API is coming, so here we need to add the API as well. So in case of the APIs, we need to add the APIs, because now we are prefetching API in front of every CMS route. Okay, so now it must work fine. Now let's see. We are going to click on set, and now this time it is coming. It is success response is coming. You can see status is true and page details fetched successfully. Here CMS page details array is coming, and all the information is coming here. About us content is coming. Here we will get the title, description, URL, and these are required for the SEO. Later on we are going to use with the status as well, and with the date and time as well. Okay, so everything is coming fine. So our API is ready, not only for about us, but other pages will also open. Like we have added one more page, and we are going to open it as well. See, privacy policy. I am going to open the privacy policy now, and let's see. See, privacy policy is also opening. Okay, so the complete details of privacy policy is also opening in JSON, that we are going to use further on. Okay, and also we will check with the FAQ. So FAQ details are also coming fine. Okay, so whatever we have added in the admin panel is coming here with the help of the APIs. All the APIs are working fine now. About us, FAQ, and privacy policy. So in the next video we are going to use these APIs to show the result here, to show the content dynamically, like the about us API. We're going to work on the about us API. Here we are going to fetch the about us API to dynamically show the content of the about us page. Okay, so this thing we are going to do in the next video, so please stay tuned for that. So that's all for now. Have a nice time. Goodbye.